Okay. Hi, babes. Okay. So let's just start off with the obvious that I haven't posted a video in 13 days, and yeah. I've been having like really bad anxiety. That's why I finally decided to do the pros and cons of having anxiety. What sparked this video was I said in a different video about my anxiety. I can't remember if it was the one I did in Florida or if it was the one I did in my bedroom closet when I lived in Ohio and I had like the blue and white fuzzy jacket on. I said in one of those videos though that there are pros to having anxiety, and somebody asked me like what the fuck could be the pros, and I'm here to tell you what the fuck the pros are. So okay, let's get started. So the pros and cons of having anxiety. I just want to say like everybody has different cons or different battles they go through with having anxiety. So I don't want to say like these are like all the pros and cons, and then some people don't feel like there's any pros and some people don't feel like those cons. So I just want to say these are just mine. They're not like, I'm not speaking for everybody, but one of my number one cons are those text messages, and those are definitely like the ones that like we need to talk later. Can I ask you something? Can I call you later? I fucking hate that. I literally fucking hate that. That shit makes me so mad. I have one family member and like this one guy I used to mess with. Like I told them that like in straight confidence. Like I hate when I get that message like, "Hey, I need to talk to you." And then I had like this one guy I used to mess with, and he literally would send that shit to me, and I'd be like, I feel like from the bottom of my heart, he did that shit like to mess with my head, like from the bottom of my heart, because like he'd be like, I need to talk to you, and I'm like, okay, can you call me now? He was like, no, I can't call you. I was like, are you busy? He'd be like, no, and I'm like, okay, so you're not busy, but you can't, like, you want me to shuffle. So then like I finally get on the phone with this nigga, and he's like, he would say something stupid, like I can't even fucking remember. It was just like something so fucking like non-threatening and just like something so just fucking useless. Just some. I think he just really liked to fuck with me. It would be something pointless like, oh, like he'd be saying something like, oh, I forgot my keys at home before I forgot my keys, or like his house keys before he went to work. Or he's like, I forgot my wallet before I went to work, and I'm like, so let me get this straight. You had me like over here like sweating, like shitting my brains out, like all stressed out because you forgot your wallet at home. Like, what the fuck is that relevant to me? Or he'd be like, I have to talk to you when I have to talk to you like when I get home. It's really important. It's so urgent. Like I have to talk to you. Blah, blah, blah. And then he calls me. He's like, oh, I have an idea for a YouTube video. And it's like it doesn't even mean anything. He doesn't even know what the fucking idea is, and it was just so stupid. My mom's actually one of those people. She'll like fuck with my head too. So I think that's like the number one. I hate that shit. I really hate that shit. I hate the can I talk to you? We need to talk later. Especially people who knows it gives me anxiety and they do that shit anyway. Like I've blocked people because they've said that to me, and then I asked them what was it and they didn't tell me, so I just blocked them. And they reached me on like a different platform, but like ultimately I just blocked them and I was like, fuck it. Like if it's that important, you'll come find me. Um, like I said, I hate those because it immediately like I think I wrote it down. Yeah, it immediately like gives like my stomach cramps, like shaky legs, sweaty palms. Like I immediately turn into a crackhead. Like immediately, instant crack. Because it's like, oh my god, I freaked the fuck out immediately. Like my stomach is in knots. I have a bad headache. I'm like, I go over every fucking scenario and possibility of why they want to talk to me. And then 9 times out of 10, it's normally dumb shit. It's normally dumb shit. Um, Normally when people say they need to talk to me or they're like, we have to talk later, it's like they want to fight with me over some shit, and it's to me like most of it's like irrelevant. Like I feel like maybe I think it's irrelevant. I just want to say because like some people are probably gonna watch this that have sent that to me and be like really pissed, but it's like all because that's what happens. Sometimes I'm like I say this shit in these videos and I get like some pretty aggressive messages about what I said, but even though I don't often name drop, but I tried to do the code name things, as you guys know, but then I name drop anyway, so I don't do the code names anymore. But yeah, I just feel like most of the time when people send me that like I have to talk to you later, it's important, and then later comes and they tell me, and I feel like this was like irrelevant. Like you really just like wanted my attention for the day, like like I don't know. I just feel like most of the time people don't really have important shit to say. Like I hate to say it like that. Like my best friend Sonia, she doesn't do that to me. Like if she tells me like I have to talk to you later, or, like we gotta talk later when we link up, it's normally important shit. But like most of the time, like people or my dad sometimes does that shit to me. He'll be like, I have to talk to you about something serious, and I get to this nigga's house, and it's really not like that serious. I don't know, like, and he doesn't know about my anxiety towards that type of shit, so I'm not gonna fault him. But like other people, like the shit's just sometimes I will. And my dad does have important stuff to say. I don't want to say he doesn't because he does watch my YouTube videos. I don't want to hurt his feelings. But sometimes I get over there and I think he was just high and he just like made it more urgent than it had to be. Like freaking out for no reason. So I don't know. But I hate those fucking text messages. I hate those fucking text messages. Um, I don't know. I'm really like kind of an asshole when it comes to them because I know what it's gonna do to my body and my mental. So I demand to know immediately. And if I don't get like if I don't get it when I want it, then I think because I freak out so bad, then it takes the value away from it. So I feel like sometimes the information could be important, but I was so panicked, and because I'm impatient and you didn't tell me when I needed to know so I wouldn't suffer. Like, then when you tell me, even if it was important, I don't fucking care. Like, because I feel like it was irrelevant because you put me through something. Even though it's like my anxiety. But that's the first con. I'm about 5 minutes in. Also, I get this question a lot. I don't speed up my videos. I swear I don't speed the videos up. I really talk like this. Like, and I tried to talk slow in one of the videos for you guys. I remember I was down in Florida and you guys were asking me like, why do you talk so fast? Like, why do you speed the videos up? And I don't speed them up, but I tried to talk slow for you guys in one of the videos in Florida and it gave me a headache. So I don't know if YouTube has a thing where you can slow the video down for yourself, but I recommend that. Or I could slow it down and upload how I normally talk and then upload the slowed down version. But I'm personally not going to change the way I talk. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm not going to talk slow. Okay. Number 2 is the can't sleep thing. I did a in-depth video about this in Florida when it came to anxiety, and I got so much positive feedback. I truly want to say thank you to you guys that commented, that hit me up on Instagram, they hit me up on Snapchat, friends and family that were texting me after that video. That video did really well. I was really proud of that video. A lot of you were happy that I was so open about my sleeping problems and my anxiety and my sleeping pill addiction, and like you guys were very vulnerable with me, and I just value how much you guys were willing to open up and communicate with me after I did that video. And like I've always said, I wanted this channel to be more of like just being like open and like a community where people can just be who the fuck they want and like not feel so stressed out and pressured to fit inside of a box. So I was really happy with like the success of that video, that you guys felt so comfortable to like tell me your stories or tell me different problems that you have when it comes to sleeping. And I thought that was really good. I thought that was like a really good video. But I'll put that video in the comments, or put it like on the screen right now so you guys know what I'm talking about. For those new subscribers, thank you to the new subscribers that haven't seen that video, but it did do really well and I was happy for it. But yeah, the sleeping, oh my god, why did I write on this notepad like this? Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Oh, is it this way? No, it's this way. Wow. As you guys can see, I'm tired as fuck. And also having anxiety issues as I do this video. So, the sleeping thing, like I said, I did a whole in-depth video on that. That's a big one for me. When my anxiety's bad, it's a fucking wrap. Like, I'm either sleeping way too much or I'm not sleeping at all. So it's, most of the time I don't sleep. It's like, when I have bad anxiety, like, for some reason, like, I do better at night, and it's like, okay, well, even if I stayed up all day, didn't take a nap, it's like, as soon as the night comes, like, okay, now it's time to clean the whole house. Even if I clean the house during the day, it's like, now it's time to clean the whole house. Now it's time to read a book. Now it's time to paint. Now it's time to do writing, talk on the phone with somebody. It's unnecessary, and it makes me exhausted, and it's a problem I've struggled with since I was a child. I've always struggled with it, and I've always struggled with sleeping soundly. I could say lucid dreaming helped me sleep better, and I could also say it hurt because it caused I don't know, there's a lot of things like from childhood trauma shit, but I think lucid dreaming helped and didn't help in a lot of ways, and I can talk about that in a different video. But I would definitely say when my anxiety is bad, a con of anxiety is the sleeping thing, because I'm so sleep deprived, or if my anxiety is really bad, all I do is sleep. I take multiple naps throughout the day. When my anxiety is normally bad, that's normally when my sleeping pill addiction is probably at its highest, because I don't want to like kill myself, I don't want to die or anything, but I do want to be asleep, and I absolutely don't want to be awake. So I think that's when my anxiety is that bad, when all I want to do is sleep, is probably like the most dangerous. So maybe that should have been the first con, but honestly those text messages piss me off more than the than the sleep thing. So honestly, like, second con. Okay, number 3. Wow, sorry. I was at work when I was writing some of these, and I had this pad on the side of my hip, and I was trying to write when I wrote this one, I guess. No, actually, No, to actually be honest with you guys, this is when I was like standing straight up and down like at the register. So there's no reason like it should look like this, like low key. I just remember that. Doing something more than once. I do this shit a lot. When my anxiety's bad, like I will repeat you guys have said it before. You guys have literally told me this shit. I will repeat the same sentence like 3 fucking times. 3 fucking times. Like, it's weird. Like, I'll say it, and then my brain has to make sure that it registers to the person, because for some reason, when my anxiety's bad, I feel like I'm not talking correctly, or I'm like not saying exactly what I mean. So I'll repeat the exact same sentence like 3 times over, like 3 or 4 times, and then people will be like, yeah, I got it, like after the second one, and I'm just like, so I say it again, I'm like, but did you get it? Like, it's so stupid, it's so annoying, and I wish somebody would punch me upside the head when I did it. Like, honestly, I wish somebody would like smack the shit out of me and be like, bitch, got it, because it's like, it's so annoying, and I keep doing it. Like, I'll literally, they say they understand and we already talked about it, and then like I'll bring it back up like 2 minutes later, and I'll repeat the same sentence for like the 5th time, and it's just like, I'm so anxious that I feel like I can't convey sentences correctly. It's dumb. It's dumb. Another thing I do, like, I wish I didn't, like, sometimes when my anxiety's like really bad, I'll wash my face, and then I wash it again, and then I wash it again, because I feel like I didn't scrub hard enough the first time, or like sometimes I feel like I didn't like use enough soap. Other times I feel like I missed a spot. Like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid, but I'm just gonna be genuine with you guys. It's pretty fucking dumb. Like, I don't know why it happens. Like I'll obviously scrub my whole face and then be like, oh, you missed a spot right there on your chin. So I'll scrub again, and then like, see, I'm doing the repeating thing. Like, I just said the shit. I just said the repeating shit, and now I'm telling you guys like it over again. But I'm also like having a really rough anxiety day, so great time to do the video, I guess. You guys can see it live in action. But yeah, so yeah, I do things over a lot, like a lot. What was the other thing I wrote down? It's just other things I do a lot. Just think of everything you do in your daily life, and I'm doing it like 3 times over. You know, okay. So the 4th thing is overthinking what people said or say to me. So somebody can say like, I've said this in other videos, like, I struggle with day-to-day anxiety, but most of my really bad episodes or really bad anxiety moments are like situational. They put, when I was younger, I was put on day-to-day anxiety medicine, and it really didn't work for me, no matter the different medicines they switched me on. Like, it really just didn't work. So they switched me, my doctor, Dr. Doolittle, she's incredible, she switched me to situational. So it's like, if something's like fucking up right then, or if like things are going wrong, then you take the medicine. It's not every day, because like I have slight everyday anxiety, but I can tolerate it, I can deal with it, there's ways to maneuver. But that situational shit is when like everything's on fire. So yeah, so overthinking what people say is like one of those day-to-day things I have like a problem with. And yeah, people can say like pretty simple sentences to me, and I'll sit there and like repeat it over and over in my head, just in case they like put a hidden clue in there I didn't catch the first time. It's stupid, I know, and I probably won't change because it's kind of out of my control. But yeah, it's a little weird. Like, people can say such a direct sentence to me, and I will break it down and compose it, and think of 100 different things they could have meant by that. Like, literally as simple as like somebody saying like the sky is blue. I'm like, well, what shade exactly? Like, it's weird. Like, I have to like break it down like 100 times in my head before I get comfortable enough to just accept what they said. And that only happens, like, I said it's like the day-to-day thing, but sometimes like I'll just hear something and I don't even care. So it's like, really, I'm not gonna break it down because I don't even give a fuck what they said, even if it was important. And now they come up later in this video. But yeah, sometimes people say shit to me and I just like run it through my head to make sure I understand like completely what they were saying. So that shit gives me a headache. Okay, the last con, which also brings me to my first pro, because where are we? Yes, which brings me to my first pro, because this one is what I like to call the fuck it stage. It's when my anxiety, and I talked to my psychiatrist about this, with both of them, and I told her that like basically I think the fuck it stage is when like, and she, because one of my psychiatrists was for a she really helped me too. We did family counseling, me and my little sister. It was really cool. And she said she agreed with me. Like, I get to a point where it's like the fuck it stage, and that's where the situational is like really comes into play. Because when I get to the fuck it stage, it's like it's pretty much it's like whatever. Because like sometimes I'm like not showering for like days, like literally like maybe like 4 or 5 days. I'm not showering because I don't care. Like, it is what the fuck it is. I don't want to stand in the shower. I'm too anxious. Like, if I'm in the shower, something might happen that I would involve me being outside the shower, even though when I'm outside the shower I'm probably asleep. Like, it's really weird. Or I'm taking too many showers. I told my psych when I did the family counseling thing, I told her like sometimes when I'm in like the fuck it stage is what I like to call it, she calls it that, I shower too much because I'm like, fuck it, like I have to make sure I'm clean. So I'll shower and then I'll take like a 2-hour shower where I scrub everything. Then I get out the shower, wait a little bit, and I'll get back in the shower. Then I'll wait a little bit, get back in the shower and do it again. So I'm taking like 3 showers a day, but they're all like 2-hour long showers. And it's just to make sure, because it's like, I don't know, it's like when I'm in the fucking stage, it's like nothing makes any sense. Nothing. Obviously from the rest of this video, most days are chaotic, but especially when I'm in like the fuck it stage where like things are pretty much like anything goes. Same thing with like eating. I talked about that in one of my anxiety videos, and you guys were honest to share that you suffer from the same issue, which thank you guys so much. I really value when you guys share your stories with me. It makes me feel like I'm not fucking crazy, and it makes me feel like I don't know, like my subscribers, like you guys, I call you my babies, I call you my babes, I blow you guys kids, like I really fucking love you guys. So when you guys tell me that you have similar issues with me or like suffer the same things as me, like I feel like it just brings us closer. Like we really are like a little group. Sounds crazy, but like I really do like love that shit. But the eating thing, I brought it up in like different videos, and basically like I don't eat at all. Like I don't want to eat. I'm not hungry. My stomach hurts too bad from cramping, from the anxiety, or I'm like eating too much. Like I'm eating like every 5 minutes. Like I'll eat when I get bored. I'll eat when I'm not even hungry, which makes me throw up or like shit my brains out, and I eat too much or I don't eat at all. Like the fuck it stage is like really crazy. It's really crazy. It's like I'm at my most impulsive. I've done things in like the fuck it stage I wouldn't never do, ever. Like I wouldn't say regret, because I guess at the time it's what I wanted to do, but most things, like when I'm in the fuck it stage, are like, I don't know, I feel like I hear a voice saying it's not a good idea, but overall, like, it's like, fuck it. I mean, like, everything that could go wrong with you mentally or physically is already happening, so, I mean, you might as well just take it to the next level. So, I mean, don't bitch out now. So, I don't know. The fuck it stage is like when I see a psychiatrist the most, or when I'm emailing one the most, or when I'm calling. It's when I become really, really needy and like emotional, like angry, or like overly happy, or like just it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's when I like I said, it's when I call my psychiatrist the most, and when I email her the most. I almost said them, and it was a them for a second. For a little part of my life, it was them. That's just like a whole other video. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Yeah, so, but I did want to talk about like the pros of it, because like I said, like the fuck it stage does have like a pro to it, as you will, because I said, you know, it's the first pro. The best thing about that is like although I'm like not eating or not sleeping like I should, or like overeating, it is kind of peaceful to be in such a, I don't know the term, lucid mind state, because I don't really give a fuck about anything. Nothing seems to upset me or bother me when I'm in that type of panic, because like my stomach and my hands are sweaty, my legs are shaking, so everything that could go wrong is already going wrong. So that's what I was saying about I do impulsive things. So it's like everything that could go wrong, or like mentally I'm failing, or like physically I'm not doing the best, everything that could go wrong is going wrong, so I don't really care about anything. Things that would upset me though, that I would normally overlook, I kind of blow up on somebody, which is good, because sometimes I let people like push over me. So when I'm in the fucking stage, like they catch every time they've ever like pulled a stunt on me. They catch it in one go. And I don't know. So it is healthy in a way, because like I finally, it's almost like the best way I could describe it to you guys, it's almost like I get so much anxiety, like I go so low that the only other place I could go is up, if that makes sense. I get so beat down when I'm in that bad of an anxiety state that the only thing left to do was go up, because I've reached the complete bottom. And at that point, like when I'm go down and then I'm going up, like I fucking soared, because like it's whatever, nothing's off the table. So, which you could also say is a problem, but it's also a good thing. That's why I said it's a pro and a con. Okay, how many pros do I have? How many cons was that? Was I? Oh my fuck. I hate when I do this shit to you guys. I will start off saying like, oh, number 1, number 2, and then I'll list other things and I'll stop saying numbers, and I don't know. I stopped saying numbers, so you guys probably don't know how many actually was going on. And I don't know. I obviously had to have said that was number 5 because it was the first pro. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. That's the other thing with fucking anxiety. Not memory loss right now. This is just me being sloppy with my due diligence. This has nothing to do with the memory loss. But sometimes I really have no idea what like day it is, what's going on. I can look at the calendar like 5 times and I still forget what day it is. Like I don't know if I've woke. I don't know if I've eaten. I don't know anything. Like just like a cloud in my head. Shit's just going on and I just stand there and watch. Like I don't know. It's nuts. Okay, let's go to the second pro. I'm overly cautious as fuck. You're not gonna ever see me like really fall at the store. So let me tell you guys how crazy I am. When I walk into a store or like anywhere, I look at the ceiling. I make sure the ceiling's intact, so like nothing's gonna fall at me in the head. I look at the floor. I look for like any type of liquid so I don't fall. I look at everybody to make sure nobody's like making a fast move. Like I do really crazy shit. Like when I walk down the aisle, I look up to make sure nothing's gonna fall on me. When I walk around the corner, the first thing I look at is people if they're going too fast with their carts so I don't get hit. If I have an accident in a store or like in a mall or anything, it's because I was like seriously, like I must have been like high to the point where I'm off my game, or like my anxiety's so bad that I don't kill. But my day-to-day anxiety, nah, you're never gonna see that, cause like I make sure of it. Like I kind of hate that shit. I remember one time I was at Home Goods. What was her name? Chloe? No, her name was like a designer name. Chanel. My friend Chanel at Home Goods. We came into work at like 5 in the morning, and I was looking up at the ceilings, and she caught me. Nobody had ever really caught, well, that's a lie. This one lady caught me out, but I kind of played that shit off. But, so I got busted. Like, it's just like, what do you always like looking at the ceiling for? And I was like, I'm making sure nothing falls. Like, it's so stupid, but like, I walk in a room, or like in a Walmart, and I look up, and I have to make sure all the pipes are connected, and there's no lights dangling. I do the same thing in my mom's house, because the ceiling fan looks like it's gonna kill somebody. So when I go in the kitchen, I look at it and I observe it periodically while I'm in the kitchen to make sure no funny business is gonna happen while I'm in there. It's just weird. It's just weird. Like here's another one. When I walk my dog, this is the other thing. Like even if I have headphones in or I don't, like especially when I have the headphones in though. But if I'm alone, because if somebody else is with me, I naturally assume they will do the half I don't do, which is insane. But if I'm alone, like I'm watching everything. Because I'm like worried like maybe somebody will come up and stab me and kidnap him, which is insane, because if anybody was gonna get kidnapped, they would probably kill this nigga and take me. But like I'm so scared. I'm paranoid. So like it's just weird. I'll go to any store and I'll play out any scenario in my head. I'll go into a store, I'm like, what if it gets robbed right now? Where are you gonna hide? I'm like, what if you go into the store and you fall on the ground right now? How are you gonna recover? It's crazy. I can't even get into all the fucking scenarios I play, and they all simultaneously happen. They're all going on at once. All of them. Like like the craziest shit. So if I leave the house, like at my mom's house, if I was like leaving the house at like 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning to go to work, I'm like, now You might be walking out to your car and you don't see it, and a coyote comes around the corner and bites you. How are you gonna handle that? Like, that's the shit I play out in my head. Like, I literally, like, I don't know why. But it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know if that's anxiety or slight paranoia. My mom was diagnosed with paranoia, schizophrenia, and anxiety. And to my knowledge, my dad doesn't have any of those. I don't think he has any anxiety. He doesn't have paranoia or schizophrenia. To my knowledge, the nigga seems fine. Like, I'm telling you, my mom was an extremist on all of those and had extreme severe cases of like depression. Oh, she was diagnosed with that too, of all of those. So I feel like I would know. I could see it in a second. I don't think my dad has any of that shit. But I don't know if my paranoia is that bad because I've met people with bad paranoia or slight paranoia. I don't know. I truly don't know. And I don't want to say that because sometimes I say shit like that in the videos and then you guys, you don't yell at me, but you like hit me up on Snapchat and you're like, hey, maybe you shouldn't have said it like that. Or could you say it like this instead? And I mean, the video's out, so it's like, whatever. I'm not going to go edit it. So I barely edit them as is, as you guys know. So, yeah. Yeah, so I don't want to say like anxiety and paranoia go hand in hand. So I'll just say for me personally, so I won't speak generically about everybody. I think I have bad paranoia. I don't know, because some people say that paranoia has nothing to do with anxiety. It's two different things. But I kind of feel like they go, I don't know, not hand in hand per se. I don't want to say that directly because I don't want to let you guys fucking yell at me. But I'll say maybe like the anxiety kind of, the anxiety plays a part, obviously, of me having paranoia. I would like to say it that way because I don't think I would have paranoia if I didn't have anxiety. But I, speaking for me personally, so you guys don't yell at me. So speaking for me personally, I would like to say I don't think I would have such a fear of something going wrong if I didn't have anxiety, because anxiety is like fear all the time. Paranoia is fear. So I feel like they're not twins, they're sisters, I guess. That's how I'd like to say that. But yeah. So I guess the pro of having anxiety is like you're not. I play out so many different scenarios of anything that could go wrong that things like that really don't go wrong. Like, I don't really have accidents out in public because if I walk down the street, I make sure to see if a car is coming. I make sure to see if somebody has a knife for some reason. I make sure to see there's not like a hole, a crack, something I could trip over. I just look for every and anything that could harm me in any fucking way at any given time. I check the trees to make sure there's not something that could hurt me. Like, really, I get hurt in public or like in my house when I'm really freaking the fuck out, when I'm in the fucking stage, because I'm not paying attention to anything, because like, whatever, you're already in so much mental and physical pain. I mean, anything that happens to you now is pretty much whatever. I mean, nothing hurts more than mental pain, so it's like, whatever. So, but yeah, that's the good thing about having anxiety. I'm kind of glad I have it because a lot of my friends that don't have anxiety, or I guess like paranoia, whatever, they trip a lot in public. It's embarrassing. Like, tripping in public is what it is, but like, I feel like I couldn't take that. So it's like, they like fall a lot, or like even falling up and down stairs. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I analyze every single step. Even if I'm going quickly, I'm like scanning every step. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I think that's maybe why I haven't fallen on my skateboard yet. Because even if I'm going really fast, or if I'm just like looking up, I'm analyzing everything. Like, I'll see a leaf and like prep myself like for everything. I'm like, you could fall and hit your face. You could fall and not land on your hand. You could fall and hit your back. So it's like I'll prep for like 100 different things before it happens. So I don't know. Even if it happened, like I would already have thought of how to handle it. It's weird. It's weird. So that's a pro. I'm kind of glad I have anxiety because of that shit. What's the last one? No. Oh, overly cautious with words. Yeah. So I'm really good at like wordplay. Like I said, only if I'm not on my game. But like wordplay is like a big thing for me. I'm very, very specific on my wording because I love a good gray area on how I can like get out of something almost. So like, cause some people say things and like I said, I overanalyze what people say. So because I overanalyze what people say, I'm very specific with what I say. So if I say something, like obviously I said I look for gray areas in my words. So the wording I say sometimes is very specific. So then people come to me and it's like, you said this. I'm like, no. Technically, I said this and you took it how you wanted it, but I said this. And then people are like, oh, Then they get mad, as they should, because like world play is like, it's tricky. It's tricky, but like it is what it is. Fuck it. Should have paid attention. You know, rollerball gets the wall. Should have paid attention. But I'm very, very good at world play. I'm very good at world play. The only time I try not to use it too much is in relationships, because that shit is like, it's not the best time to use it, but I do use it like whenever the fuck I want. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I use world play like a lot. I probably won't stop using it when dating people or dating in general, or I won't stop using it when talking to family members or like really anybody, because it's like, it's an anxiety technique for me, because I have focused on my sentence so much on what I want to say to somebody and repeated it so much that I leave myself with enough room that it's workable all the time. So I probably won't change that, honestly. I just won't do it as much. Alrighty. But no, I'm very keen on like how exactly I say something. Even if I say it really quick and sloppy, I've run it through my head a couple times before I let it loose. And then it's like, you can get mad, but I said certain characters of words. I said certain words for certain reasons. So it's like, you can get mad, but overall you just didn't pay attention to how I phrase things. That's another thing. I phrase things like very specifically. Whew. Okay. Is this Pro 2? And then I didn't write if this was even a Pro 3 or if this is more of Pro 2. Oh! Okay, this is Pro number 3. This is the last one, and then we're ending the video, and then I will try really, really fucking hard to stop having so many low anxiety things and not post for a while. Okay. So, oh my god. You know what? I dig the hill. I like this little porcupine cartoon character. Mean girl cartoon character look. Anyway, what was I saying? Fuck. Oh, it's on this fucking pad, like on the bed. I literally chose not to. What the fuck? Okay. So things not going to plan. It doesn't ruin my day. Like, okay, it depends on what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I'm an impatient person that likes things to go a certain way. But sometimes, I won't say most of the time, but you know, like sometimes, like if things don't go to plan, it's not gonna ruin my day, because I randomly will have anxiety attacks. I randomly will think about things I don't want to think about over and over for the whole day and give myself a headache or like stomach cramps. Or I randomly have situational anxiety where I think of like childhood traumas or like traumas in general, and then it just ruins my week. So, like, let's say I'm supposed to go get ice cream with my friends, and then we'll go to the beach. We get to the ice cream place is closed. I probably won't get mad because it's like I said, and then we go to the beach and the beach is closed. I probably won't get mad because it's like, anxiety kind of like helped me with that. That's why it's a pro, because of unexpectedly getting, I said it wrong twice. Unexpectedly? No, why do I keep saying expectedly? No, I think that's right. Holy shit. Unexpectedly. Spectacly is the problem. I'm saying it right in my head. I swear on Romeo, I'm saying it right in my head. Unexpectedly. Alright, guys. Things go out of plan when I get anxiety. So, I randomly will get, I should have just said randomly. What the fuck? I randomly will get, unbeknownst to me, unplanned. There we go. Let me stop. I randomly, get anxiety, which will ruin my day, ruin my week, ruin my month. So it's like, you know, little shit like the ice cream place being closed, or like the beach being closed, and then we have to do something completely fucking random that we weren't planning. That's not gonna piss me off. I have random nonsense happen to me all the time. I'll be at work and then think of like, I don't know, think of like something really, really sad that happened to me in my life, and I'll randomly think, it'll randomly pop in my head, and it will play like visually, audibly isn't the word. I can't think of the word, but I hear it, I'll see it, I'll have those feelings, I'll get nervous, and I'll do that shit all day. Every 5 minutes, I'll just think about it. No matter what I'm doing, if I'm watching a movie, playing on my phone, whatever, I'm gonna just keep thinking about it until my brain decides it's no longer an issue. So things not going to plan doesn't piss me off, honestly, like that. It depends. You know, I'm not gonna lie and be like, if something didn't go to plan, I just never get mad. That'd be a total fucking lie. Yeah, I get fucking irate sometimes if things don't go to plan. But sometimes like small inconveniences or like even big inconveniences, like I'm not about to get mad because I get inconvenienced with my anxiety 24/7. So I think anxiety really helped me with that. I want to be honest, I think it really helps me with that because now when shit hits the fan randomly, like the video I did in Florida when I told you guys I woke better in chaos than I do in peace. Cause like my childhood was so traumatic, so good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. So any moment some bullshit could happen. It could be like a fucking catastrophe. That now at my job, if everything's running smoothly, I will be more frightened. And this is any job. I'll be more like on my toes, walking on eggshells, than if like something horrible happened. Now, I'm not saying I look for issues, I look for chaos, I look for drama. I'm just saying I think sometimes I do my best under pressure. I do my best when my back's against the wall. And so that's why, like, you know, you make plans with somebody, or you make plans and something, they become a bust, or like something doesn't happen. It's like, cool, fuck it, you know, I think I'm gonna have a nice day, and then I get a flashback from my past anyway. So it's like, you know, whatever. And I hope this video like helped you guys. You guys really liked my last two anxiety videos, especially the one in Florida. I just want to say thank you guys again for that. And if you guys want me to talk about anything else, I'm not gonna name drop my subscriber. I name drop the assholes in my life because I don't give a fuck about them, but you subscribers, I'm not gonna name drop you unless you ask me to. One of you guys asked me to talk about the depression I was suffering in Florida, and I would like to say I don't suffer from depression. I don't know if I made that clear or not, but I suffer from anxiety, and I think the anxiety will cause depression, but ultimately I don't suffer from depression. I have friends and family who do, and I've never been diagnosed with depression. Did I say? What did I just say? I've never been diagnosed with depression. I've had multiple psychiatrists. I've been deeply sad. I've put myself into sleep comas, but I've never been diagnosed with depression. They just say that my anxiety gets so bad that I just get so fucking flustered and I shut down. And it can cause slight depression, but I don't like have it day to day. So I wouldn't know. I could do a video on it on when I get sad or when I get depressed about something, but it would be like, I don't want to say normal because I don't want people with depression. Why do I keep saying depression? Somebody, why do I keep saying die? Like, oh god. Oh fuck. Let me stop. But it's depression. Okay, let me stop. Sorry guys, I started this video. I'm having a bad anxiety day as we speak. Like I said, you guys are getting live raw footage. No, depression, like I don't actually suffer from it. So for me to do a video on it, like this one girl, one of my subscribers, you guys asked if I could do a video on it. I could only do it, and I don't want to say normal like I said, but I could only do it from like I could say standard range of depression. Like people get depressed if like a relative dies, you know, they get depressed for a few months or like a few years, or like something, they lose their job, you know. But like people who suffer with it like extremely day to day, or people who just suffer from it in general and get diagnosed, I could never speak to that level of magnitude. I could see if like a family member or friend would want to come on my channel who got diagnosed. I'm not saying you have to get diagnosed to know you have it or know you suffer from it. I just personally, after doing so many doing so many therapies, god, I mean same thing, but after doing so much therapy and like doing so much work on myself and like studying different mental issues, I don't think I have it. I've like I said, I've been through some psychs. Somebody would have caught that shit. I don't have it, but I could see if like a friend or a family who does suffer from it and who's open about it and who got diagnosed would love, and who has taken medicine for it. That's the other thing, I've never taken medicine for it. I have friends and family who have, and all that shit, and I could have them come on the channel and talk about it. But personally, I can't speak on something I only go through if like a standard situation caused it, or a normal situation caused it. But other than that, guys, that's the video, and I'm glad you like these little anxiety videos. We might have to take a break from them. I think that's why they only get done. I think I did my anxiety video with the blue jacket. I think I did it, I think I did that one. in like April of 2021. Then I did the second anxiety video of I want to say October 2021, and now it is April again of 2022. So a whole year since I did the first one. So honestly, guys, I can't really talk about my anxiety because it makes me. I already had it today. I don't want to say like this video caused it. The video didn't help, but it didn't cause it. But sometimes like talking about all the things that goes wrong like will make shit go wrong. So I can't do constant anxiety videos. You guys asked me for anxiety tips on how I handle it, and I think I already explained to you guys how I handle it, but I can totally do another anxiety tip video, totally no problem. I actually don't mind doing another tip video. I don't mind. Oh, that was the other thing. Multiple. Ooh, that's not what I said. I didn't say multiple the first time. I said multiple, like malting. I miss malts from Ohio. It has nothing to do with anything. But yeah, so you guys asked me, a few of you guys asked me if I could talk about multiple medications I'm on, because I think I had like one video, I think it was the first one where I had a whole bunch of anxiety pills in the background. I can totally do an anxiety pill video. Like I said, you won't get it though until maybe like June, because I can't keep doing these anxiety videos. I can't do them back to back. But I can do how I handle with my anxiety tips again, and I can also talk about all the medications I took and what happened. And I can say right off the bat, Zoloft was the worst fucking thing I took. I know like 3 other people who took, no, I'm sorry, I know 4 now. I know 4 other people who took it and they had the worst fucking time. People, and then mind you, like 2 of the people who got it don't have anxiety. They got it for something else and still had the worst, like, and we're all different ages, like we're all the same genders, we're all females, but it's like I just overall don't recommend Zoloft to anybody. I really don't recommend it to anybody. Just from like personal research and like personal videos I've watched of people on it on YouTube, and personal encounters I have with myself and like other people that were very close to me, like my mom, my best friend, my sister, other people that I've heard who've taken it. Like I'm not that close to them, but just like other people, so I guess you could say like it goes into like the 6 or the 7, but I don't know them that well. It's just overall like I don't believe in that medicine. Like I think it's just like full of shit, and I don't recommend it to anybody. But I love you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Catch my breath. You guys are funny. Like, how do you not drink water throughout the video? Sometimes I do. Watch some of the videos. Sometimes I like chug the water down. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for messaging me. Thank you guys for commenting. And thank you to the new subscribers. We got new subscribers. Okay. I really am happy. I'm just really tired. I'm just really tired. But I love you guys so much. Bye, babes.